Former President Donald Trump is making a stunning comeback, heading back to the White House after winning the 2024 U.S. presidential election. This shocking victory has the nation divided, and celebrities are weighing in with strong reactions. Donald Trump has been elected the 47th President of the United States, securing an unexpected win after being convicted on 34 felony counts and impeached twice, once for inciting an insurrection following his refusal to accept his 2020 loss. But now in 2024, he's back at the helm, and his victory is sending shockwaves across the political landscape. In the aftermath of the election, many A-list celebrities have shared their thoughts on Trump's historic comeback. While some stars stood by Democratic nominee Kamala Harris, rallying behind her campaign for the White House, others reacted with shock, disappointment, and frustration at Trump's triumph. In this video, we're diving into the impact of celebrity endorsements and reactions in the 2024 U.S. election. How did Hollywood react to Trump's stunning win? What role did celebrities play in the 2024 race? And how did their support or opposition affect public opinion and the election results? Stay tuned as we break down everything you need to know about Trump's victory, the celebrity reactions, and how Hollywood and social media are shaping the future of U.S. politics in the 2024 election. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more updates on the election and celebrity politics. Podcast host Joe Rogan, who endorsed Trump shortly before Election Day, shared a video of himself exclaiming while watching Trump's victory speech, with a person heard laughing in the background. In an Instagram story, Cardi B, who endorsed Harris and appeared at a rally for the vice president, shared a clip of herself watching election coverage with her head in her hand. "I hate y'all bad," the rapper wrote. She later shared a statement addressed to Harris, writing, "I never thought I would see the day that a woman of color would be running for the President of the United States. But you have showed my daughters and women across the country that anything is possible." Viola Davis similarly posted a photo of Harris and thanked her for loving America's promise, adding, "I am and will forever be proud." Ultimate Fighting Championship CEO Dana White, who endorsed Trump, spoke at the President-elect's victory rally on Wednesday and thanked the mighty and powerful Rogan for his support. Indie rock singer Ethel Cain shared her disdain for Tuesday's election results in a lengthy post on her Instagram stories, writing, "It's dark and it's sad, but it's no surprise." Cain encouraged her followers to not give in to the culture of unmitigated hatred and disdain for each other, and instead turn your frustration to the real world and find a way to help. "Find every bit of love in your heart and foster it and lay it on everyone you can," Cain added. "Vote in your local elections. Take pride and take charge in your local community. It may be said ad nauseum, but you truly must become the change you want to see in the world." In an X post with Don't Look Up and The Big Short director Adam McKay shared information about how voters can change their party affiliation. "It is time to abandon the Dem Party," the Oscar winner wrote. "I'm registering Green Party or Working Families, but I'm open to ideas." In response to an X user who asked why people are not understanding that our democracy is over, Yvette Nicole Brown said, "I don't know, because it is." In other posts, the community star wrote that America is done, and any hope in this country and what it could be someday is gone. Christina Applegate expressed confusion on X and said her daughter was upset by Trump's win. "Why? Give me your reasons why?" The Dead to Me star asked. "My child is sobbing because her rights as a woman may be taken away. Why? And if you disagree, please unfollow me." Andy Cohen weighed in with a quip about Trump's false claims that his 2020 election loss was not legitimate. "So the election isn't rigged?" The Watch What Happens Live host wrote on X. Stephen King expressed concern for democracy in his X reaction. There's a sign you can see in many shops that sell beautiful but fragile items. Lovely to look at, delightful to hold, but once you break it, then it's sold. You can say the same about democracy, the author wrote. Billie Eilish, who endorsed Harris and lent one of her songs to an ad for the Democratic nominee, simply posted on her Instagram story, "It's a war on women." Ariana Grande, in a brief message, said she is holding the hand of every person who is feeling the immeasurable heaviness of this outcome today. Sophia Bush sarcastically said voters did a great job by giving the MAGA gang more power and suggested that racism and misogyny played a role in Harris's defeat. "My heart is broken," she wrote, also saying in another late-night post, "I pray we will be okay in the morning." I don't know if Black and brown women will recover from this loss in our lifetime. Scream and Yellow Jackets star Jasmine Savoy Brown said in an Instagram story, "This broke something unnameable. It will pass on to our kids for generations. Genetically, emotionally, psychologically, we will never ever be good enough." Wendell Pierce reflected on the consequences of the election result and said that the Supreme Court will be changed for a generation due to Trump's win. "I'll never see a moderate court again in my lifetime," he argued. "Alito and Thomas will step down and Trump will appoint 40-year-old partisans to the bench. The damage he is about to inflict on our institutions the next 2 years will be irreparable." Lily Reinhart said she cannot fathom the feeling of the women who came forward about their sexual assault at the hands of Trump. In seeing millions of people vote for their abuser, Trump, who was found liable in a civil sex abuse case last year, has denied any allegations of sexual assault. "My heart absolutely breaks for these women," the Riverdale actress said. "I believe you, and I am so sorry." Jamie Lee Curtis told followers that Trump's win means a sure return to a more restrictive, some fear draconian time, and that Harris supporters must fight for women and our children and their futures and fight against tyranny one day at a time. The Good Place star Jamila Jamil, in an Instagram comment, shared a long list of mistakes she feels Democrats made, arguing that President Joe Biden should have dropped out of the 2024 race earlier, and that Harris missed so many opportunities to address policy in far too many interviews, and just focused on the fact that she isn't Trump. "If we even get another chance now that we have ushered a potential autocrat into power, we have a lot more housekeeping to do," Jamil concluded on her Instagram story. On the opposite side of the political aisle, Shazam star Zachary Levi, who endorsed Trump, said on X he was so incredibly grateful to and proud of every one of you who saw through all the noise and chose to vote for the Republican nominee. In response to a reply stating that Levi would never work in Hollywood again due to his Trump support, the actor said that his goal has always been to leave it at some point anyway. In an Instagram story, reality TV star Savannah Chrisley shared a video of herself celebrating the result while wearing a Trump sweatshirt. "We did it," she exclaimed while watching Trump's victory speech.
Don't. It happened. That's all I have to say. It happened. Our future, 4 years. It's a hell of a lot better than where we've been.
Many other celebrities have yet to publicly comment on Trump's 2024 victory, choosing to stay silent or avoid taking sides. In an era of heightened political polarization, many stars are wary of the backlash they might face from fans and the public if they speak out on such a divisive issue.